Hi children, good morning. How are you? Hope you are fine. I am Kumari, your science teacher. We are giving you online classes regularly. Our next lesson, that is lesson 9, organisms and habitat. Here you can see this, your ninth lesson page, where Lata went to on field trip to the village pond with her classmates and teacher. She enjoyed the several things she saw there in the pond, different from what she could see around her house. Her teacher showed them eggs of all sorts of creatures. So she had seen what is present in the pond, the lotus leaf, snails, eggs, snails are there, these all. So fishes, many more things she had seen there. The organisms which are moving, they are living organisms, and non-living organisms are also present there, which they do not move. So both she had seen and she got a doubt. She expressed her doubt what are living things and non-living things. Let us learn about living things and non-living things. So what are living things? Anything that will give birth and move, then we can say that they are living things. Example, human beings, cat, dog, etc. Anything that cannot give birth and cannot move, then we can say that they are non-living things. Example, chair, table, duster, pencil, etc. You can see the picture, children. So what are living, what are non-living? You can give more examples. Characteristics of living things. So, what are the characteristics of living things? Animals move from one place to another in search of food, shelter, or protection. Plants are fixed firmly in the soil, but both they are living things, isn't it? Food. Animals depend on plants or other animals for their food, but plants prepare their food by themselves. You can see the picture how the plants and animals are dependent on each other. Growth. Growth stops in animals after certain age, but growth is continuous throughout their life in plants. Plants, it is continuous. Next is respiration. Animals take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Plants take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen for preparing food. So this here you can see the respiration process, and here the picture, plants and animals you can see it. Excretion. Both plants and animals produce waste materials during life processes. So this waste should be sent out through certain organs are present in animals like kidneys, sweat pores. These expel out, they, they excrete out with the help of these organs. So they get rid of it by the process called excretion. Next, reproduction. Reproduction, plants produce seeds. Animals some animals lay eggs and are called oviparous. Some give birth to young ones and are called viviparous. So what is oviparous? What is viviparous? It is clear here, children. You have to remember this. And oviparous, it starts with O. O is egg. Egg-laying animals, oviparous. Like that you can remember. Responding to stimulus. The living things show response to the stimulus in their surroundings. A change in the surroundings that make organisms respond to it is called stimulus. So you can see oviparous and viviparous animals here, children, the picture. So dog, it is viviparous. Dog, cat, buffalo, cow are the examples of viviparous. Hen, parrot, sparrow, oviparous, which are laying eggs. One activity here, mimosa, attipatti. It is very interesting to observe a touch me not plant, that is attipatti or mimosa. Attipatti in Telugu, touch me not English, and mimosa is a botanical name. When you touch attipatti plant, the leaves get folded all of a sudden. You all will play with this plant, isn't it? So when you touch the leaves get folded immediately. Touching them with your hand is stimulus. What is stimulus here? When you are touching, that is stimulus, and folding of the leaves is response. The plant is responding there due to your touch. Is it clear what is stimulus, what is response? With the above activity, it is clear that not only animals but also plants respond amazingly to the nature's stimulus. Is it clear? Response to light by earthworms. To observe the response of earthworm to light. This is our activity. A means here we are going to observe. Apparatus. Glass jar, black paper, torch, moist soil, earthworm. Now procedure what we are going to do. Get an earthworm from a nearby moist soil. Take a glass jar. Cover half of the glass jar with black paper. Put some oil. Put some soil and earthworm in the uncovered portion of the jar. Close the jar with a lid containing small holes. Shed some light on the jar. You can see the picture, children. The earthworm moves to the dark portion of the jar. Due to this light, it goes inside. The earthworm shows response to the light, that is stimulus. Light is stimulus, response is earthworms, movement. Can you see the picture, children? Here. What is a microscope? So, very, very interesting topic it is. The parts of microscope we are going to study. It is an instrument. What is microscope? It is nothing but it is an instrument with the help of which we are able to see minute things that we cannot see with our eyes. There are two components in a microscope, the structural components, the visual components. The structural components are the head, body, base, and arm. The visual components are eyepiece, objective, nose piece, pores, and fine adjustment, knobs, stage, aperture, etc. You can see in your textbook these parts and go through it. Microorganisms are present everywhere, but they are not visible to naked eye. We cannot see them. With the help of microscope, we can see them. So we have to do one activity here. That is slide preparation. So with the help of that, we can see. What are microorganisms? You can see here. Chlamydomonas, Pyrogyra, amoeba, paramecium. These are the microorganisms. Now activity. To observe microorganisms under microscope. Apparatus, pond water, glass slide and microscope. Procedure, take a drop of pond water on a glass slide. Now place the glass slide under the microscope and adjust the lens. What observation you are going to see? The microorganisms like amoeba, paramecium, euglena, small insects, mosquito larvae, etc. You can see here. You can observe, children. Isn't it? That's all for today. Thank you, children.